So the trades are over, and now it's time for the buyout market. Many people are going to get bought out. They're going to sign with new teams. So if you're ready for that, like, comment, and subscribe or follow on whatever platform you're watching.
Yes.
And to kick off this buyout season, the first candidate who got bought out and signed immediately with a team is none other than Ben Simmons, an all-time great 76er.
Yeah,
Is
I'm with it.
now going to carve a new career with the Clippers.
I like. Was he like on? I don't remember his name like being a like. Was he always an option? Like, was he like? Was this the? It makes sense, right? Because the Nets are rebuilding clearly, right? You know what I mean? So they're young. They have to figure out. They have to like refigure out their nucleus and all of that, right? But I don't know. Was he a name that was like an option? Like did you hear it? Like what I mean in terms of surprise? Like, are you kind of surprised? I'm not surprised, but like, was he a known name on the market?
It was so I guess it's not a surprise, but it his came instantly in a moment
Yeah,
where like there wasn't any talks of him getting bought out. And I feel
right,
like with a lot of buyouts, you get the rumors of like, oh, he's a potential candidate to be bought
right,
out. I don't think I saw those rumors. And for him, it happened quickly. It was like Ben Simmons could get bought out, and it was followed immediately by the Nets are actually buying him out. And
right,
then within a few hours spans, it's like, oh, he's getting bought out and gonna sign with the Clippers. It was just like boom, 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 real fast.
right.
It was interesting how quickly it happened.
So like the deal, so his deal, I'm sure he was making like I think he's still on that 5 year, 100 mil, that 177 deal that he signed in Philly. So that money that he was making, how does that work? That's not eliminated, right? Or because we don't know the buyout details pretty much. So
Yeah, yeah, we don't know the
so
buyout. So.
so that 30 million or whatever it was he was making this year, probably like he may not get all of it, but he may get a good portion of it according
Yeah.
to okay.
Maybe like 1 or 2 million, maybe he gave up to get
Right.
bought out and fine, but you
Okay.
know,
So on the Clippers aspect, I like I like the move, right? Um, it's like one of those, it's not too much risk. You know what I mean? I don't think he has like I don't know if he has and I don't think he really is. Like I don't think he has the power to like come in and try to like demand, a whole bunch of stuff and kind of bring down the morale of the locker room, you know what I mean? So why
yep.
not bring him in, person of his caliber, and see what's left? Like see what's left in the tank, you know? You know what I mean? When he's on his game, he's a high level facilitator, right? Um, could probably guard 1 through 4. I mean, I've seen, a couple of his games this season in with Brooklyn, and it's like tough to see, right? Because I don't even know if he moves the same, anymore. Like, you could just see kind of like it's not. I don't know. It's like it's not as I guess like with the back. I don't know if it's still like. I mean, maybe it's not 100% yet, but you could still like insert in like his movement, just overall movement. Like it's not what it used to be. You know what I mean? So. But I mean, you do bring on, another ball handler, right? So if there's ever a chance that, you want to maybe have James Harden play off the ball or even just give James Harden some rest, right? You know what I mean? Just want another look, another tall point guard, right? Another big, and to, play that position. I mean, he can do that for like maybe 5 minutes or so and then give, whoever you need a rest. But I mean, it's not bad. Not too much risk, I think. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think so. I really think it's one of these like low risk, high rewards signings by the Clippers.
Right.
Because when you think about it, they like you said, it's not a lot of risk in signing Ben Simmons. But I think if you look at the potential rewards for them, maybe the Clippers feel confident in that they could work with Ben Simmons to give him some of that confidence back to be the Ben Simmons that was an All-Star and a Rookie of the Year and doing so great with the 76ers. And if you
Right.
could get even the slightest of that for Ben Simmons to come back, I think it's just gonna work great for them. And the Clippers also have the history of working with injured players in a sense because of Kawhi.
Mm,
So maybe they could
okay.
assist Ben Simmons with some of his issues like the back. If something's still bothering him, they could
Yeah.
assist him with that. Maybe they got good doctors for that. Or maybe they'll just be like, do the same Kawhi treatment. Don't play. Get better.
Hopefully.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah, like I agree. And Tyler's a great coach, right? So I know he'll figure out a way to, use Ben Simmons. I think right now, and also I'm curious to see like how that if they would play him at the point because of course, James Harden is starting at the point, but then backing him up is Chris Dunn, right? Who's a solid guard. So I'm curious to see like if Ben was brought in to take over for Chris Dunn as a backup PG, or if maybe they could play together. You know what I mean? I'm curious to see like how that's gonna go in terms of like what's the plan? Like what was their original plan in signing him? In terms of like rotation wise. Um, I'm not sure if I'm not sure if he's healthy or not because I think he did miss a game or two, like a couple of the Nets' recent games. But I don't know if that was like some okay, we're about to buy him out, so let's not like play him and risk an injury, or if it was like he was actually hurt. You know what I mean? So that would be interesting. But I don't know. I'm curious to see. I would love to see just what it looks like with just Ben Simmons and James Harden like on the court at the same time. I mean that would be interesting just to see two lefties, like two lefty big point guards. You know what I mean? And just seeing how they can play off each other. So that would be interesting for sure. Like what are your thoughts in terms of? I mean, it's Ben Simmons, but knowing what he could be, like what are your thoughts in terms of? So right now the Clippers are like seventh in the West right now. Now, yeah, I'm not saying now, yeah, I'm not gonna put the question like, does he turn them into championship contenders? Like, I'm not gonna go there, right? But just what are you seeing team wise if he's at his level that he is? Like, what do you see improving? Clippers stay the same. Like, what are you seeing?
well, going back to your rotation, I think it's best if you have him coming off the bench.
Right,
I think it'll work wonders for him to, go up against the bench units of a lot of different teams. And
right,
that can, allow him to get his confidence back. Um, and then, him being that playmaker, I think could open up a lot of lanes for a lot of the guys on that team.
right,
So I think that's the biggest thing that the Clippers really need. It's kind of like that playmaking. It's always something that the Clippers have emphasized a lot that they want more playmakers, and they got that in Ben Simmons.
yeah,
Um, but if Ben Simmons can just focus on that playmaking, that defense, and strictly on that, I think it adds another element to the Clippers, more specifically their bench unit. Because I
right,
don't I don't see him that much starting. I do see that. I like the idea of them, playing with some lineups, putting him next to James Harden, but I
right,
mainly see him as that bench guy.
for sure. Yeah, I'm curious to see. I would. I can't wait to see like what they're gonna do with that. Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. What are there any other names maybe we should look out for? Maybe Chris Middleton. Like I don't know. I mean, are there any other names maybe we should like look out for that maybe that's not getting talked about too much
Chris
yet?
Middleton.
Or
Chris Middleton's
okay.
one. Maybe
So you
Marcus
don't
Smart.
think?
I
Oh, sorry.
Go
So
ahead.
you don't think that Middleton is gonna be the vet to just stay there and kind
Actually,
of
I take that back.
mold?
I
Okay.
think Middleton has like 3 years on his contract. I don't think they'll buy him out with 3 years
Yeah,
left.
that's a lot. That's a lot.
He has something like that. So maybe not this year. Maybe like in a year or two, he's getting bought
Right.
out. Um, I don't know how much years Marcus Smart has on his contract, but he's another
Hmm.
one that went to the Wizards.
Right.
Um,
I
Dennis
mean, I
Schroeder
think
went to the Pistons. I think that's a guaranteed buyout. He went to the Pistons.
guaranteed. Okay.
He
So
went to the
Marcus Smart
Pistons.
has 1 year left on his deal.
Oh, yep, he's getting bought out.
He's getting bought
He's getting bought out.
out.
Him, Dennis
Okay.
Schroeder. Uh,
Yeah. So he's set to make, I guess he's set to make 20 mil, 20.2 this year, and then 21 mil next year. So yeah.
who?
Marcus Smart.
Marcus Smart. Okay.
I'm not
It'd
too
be
sure though.
crazy. It'd be crazy if they bought out Marcus Smart and he goes back to the Celtics.
Lord Hammers. Wow, that's a hot take. That's a
That'd be
great.
crazy.
That's a great take. Wow, that'd be what
Yeah.
to lose your starting PG and then on be able to get him again on the back end through the.
Yeah.
That's that. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I don't know how that would work. You know, Payne Pritchard's been playing great basketball this year, so I don't know if they want to like kind of ruin that. You know, kind of just ruin his momentum and ruin his development in a sense. But I like it. You know, 'cause, I mean, it seems like outside looking in, I don't live in Boston or nothing. From outside looking in, it seemed like they loved it, like they love Marcus Smart. You know what I mean? Like he
Yep.
was the heart and soul of the team. So I would love to see that. You know, happen again. That would be great. Yeah, Dennis Schroeder too. That's another name to watch. I don't know. I just gotta. I think he needs to. I just he needs to just like I want him to just find a team because Dennis Schroeder is a dog, and like he should not be having to go from team to team to team. Like that should not be the case. So I would love to just like see him just let the market play out how it is or whatever, and then just like see if there's a team that's like committed to him.
Yep.
Um, yeah, that because and I mean I think he needs to go to a team either that like needs a second unit like just floor general, just needs like a second unit just point guard, like to just give him the keys and just let him run the show. Because I don't know, because maybe the Warriors wasn't the best situation, with Steph there and everything like that. So I mean, I think that maybe not be been the best position, but I would love to just see him find a squad that just needs I don't know, squads that need PGs really. You know what I mean? So I'm curious to see what's that going to look like.
Yep.
Yeah,
I feel
those some great names though. Sure.
you got any others in mind that you were thinking of?
Um, I mean, really just off the top of my head, I mean, really I thought about Middleton, but then you brought up the point about, how many years he got, how many years he has. I don't really too many names don't really pop into my mind. Maybe I mean that would be insane. I doubt the Heat buy out Rozier. But like I mean, he's too young. I think he still has some time left. But I don't really think there's too many names. 'Cause, yeah,
I feel like we're gonna end this video and then all the
mhm.
names are gonna pop up into our head as soon as the video ends and we're gonna be like, ah,
Always. All right. And comment any names y'all may have to
yeah,
look out for, on the market, and any teams that, could use a certain piece.
yeah.
But yeah.
The buyout market gonna be exciting.
Ben Simmons to LA. See how it goes.